Hey guys, it's been a long time I made a video, but I just decided to make one today. This is my team of the season. In goal, Martels. I don't think there's any explanation for that. Highest clean sheet on the Premier League, one of the best shot stopper in the Premier League, qualified Nottingham Forest for Europe. In my right back position, I'm going for Ola Aina, just ahead of Daniel Munoz. I think Ola Aina, a lot of people have forgotten what he did at the beginning of the season. The first half of the season, he was basically unplayable. Then he was injured, and when he came back, Nottingham Forest were not as effective as they were in the beginning of the season. Daniel Munoz deserves a special shout out, but for me, my right back position, Ola Aina. Then in central back, my two central back will be Milenkovic and Van Dijk. Milenkovic for me has to be the sign of the season. Came in, stabilized the Nottingham Forest defense, and actually is one of the main reasons why they are actually going to be playing European football next season. Van Dijk, what can I say? Captain, fantastic leader. Happy to see him back to his very best after the ACL injury. Everybody was losing their mind on his contract issues, but what did he just do? He just stepped up, he played the game, he led his team, and they won the Premier League. And left back position for me, just ahead of Matt Cucurella, would be Milo Kerkez. For me, Milo Kerkez, what a season he has had, and I'm not surprised that there are reports linking him to big teams, because he has had an amazing season for Bournemouth. Assists, goals. He is a fullback that is solid defensively and attacking wise, just ahead of Matt Cucurella. For me, in the central midfield, my midfielders I'm going for a midfield three. I have Moises Caicedo, I have McAllister, and surprise, I know he's not a midfielder, but I'm putting him in my team. Brian Mbeumo has to be in my team. Moises Caicedo, arguably the best defensive midfielder in the league. I don't think anybody is talking about his price tag again. It shows what a machine, what a tank he is. Leads the league in tackles and interceptions, and in making £100 million look like a bargain. Alex McAllister, big game player for Liverpool. In big games, came up with big goals, big moments this season. And Brian Mbeumo, what a season! 20 goals involvement, 20 goals, more than 20 goal involvement, 20 goals in the Premier League. He formed the most lethal duo in the Premier League with Yohan Wissa. So Brian Mbeumo, I know he's not a midfielder, but he has to be in the team. And big shout out to Tonali, to Bruno Guimaraes, to Enzo Fernandez, to Bruno Fernandes. They've had to Morgan Gibbs-White as well. They've had a wonderful season. But my midfield three is Moises Caicedo, Alexis McAllister, and Brian Mbeumo. Then my front three, I'm going for a front three of just pure strikers and a winger. The best player in the Premier League, Mo Salah, I don't think I have to say anything about him. Arguably the best individual season for a player in the Premier League history. Leads the league in goals and assists. 18 assists, 28 goals. What a season he has had. I don't think there's any other thing to say about Mo Salah. Just fantastic. Then Alexander Isak, 23 goals. What a season he's had. Won the League Cup for Newcastle. I don't think anybody can say anything about Alexander Isak. What a fantastic player. I think the only thing that is keeping, the only chance of Newcastle keeping in their squad next season is because they qualify for the Champions League. Without Champions League football, I'm very sure big teams will come like Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United. The less said about Manchester United, the better. Real Madrid, Barcelona, fantastic season he has had. Then my last but not the least in my team, Chris Wood. What a season he's had. The main reason why Nottingham Forest are going to be playing in Europe next season, 20 goals. Trust me, if it wasn't over 30, if it was like a 20-year-old or a 15-year-old, teams will be piling up to come and sign him. So, an amazing season has had. And, of course, looking forward to seeing what they have to do next season. So, a recap of my team: Martels in goal, Kerkez, Milenkovic, Van Dijk, and Ola Aina. Caicedo, McAllister, and Brian Mbeumo in midfield. Then we have a front three of Mo Salah, Alexander Isak, and Brian Mbeumo.